So in this video, I'm going to do an upgrade from the old halogen lights that's on this F-150 into the Oxnito backup lights, the LED lights, and these are the, I think they're called the iFun LEDs, which is a crazy name, but I've already installed them on the left side here. And what I want to do for y'all is I just want to show you real quick on how you're going to install them and what they look like before and after. Actually, I'll throw up some video of the night before I went ahead and installed the driver's side, and then I'll compare it to the passenger side so you guys can see what a huge upgrade it is to go ahead and put LED taillight, brake lights, and turn signals that's on pretty much any vehicle, whether it's a truck, car, van, SUV, whatever. And one of the reasons I got these things, for you guys that don't know, if you get these LED taillights and your turn signals built in, they'll do something called a hyper flash where it flashes really fast. These have little resistors built in, so it actually stops that. I'll show some footage of testing it where it does not hyper flash. It works perfect. I've tried some other ones. They did not work. I sent them back and I decided to use these right here. Let's go ahead and let's get into on how to install them right here. The only thing you're going to need on an F-150 is a 8mm socket to take out 2 bolts right here. I've already done it over here. You can see my tailgate dampener. I had to get behind the tailgate dampener. So right here, all you do is take off that bolt, and it's popped straight out. So let's get into it. Okay, so they're not in there. They're just into the plastic of the tail light. So when you're putting them back, you want to be careful not to over torque them. You can break this tail light. Once you get those off, you pull it straight out like that. And y'all see right here, here is the brake light. It's the 3157, I think's the number on that. That's the halogen one right there. I had to order 2 of these because of the fact, and there's what the light looks like. So you see how the LED looks right there, and all you do is put it down in there. Actually, I want to put some dielectric grease on each one of these before I put it down in there. So this is what I use right here on pretty much any of my electrical connections. All you got to do is just put a little bit like that on it, and then it just plugs in just like so, like that. Pretty simple. And then it's like one twist in, the second one, and then the backup light. I think the backup light number is like a 7440, and I'll leave links below to all of these lights that I'm installing just so you know. So there's the old one out, and these are the Oxnito. Now I've had some of these Oxnitos before, same way, just like that, and these just pop in just like that. And that is the backup light only on this one. These are all white lights, do not get the amber or anything. You guys see this right here, this little points. You want to line those points up just like that and then pop it back into place. Be careful not to miss those holes. Now as soon as it gets popped in place, I just pop it in like that, and then I line the hole up right there. Now this is where you want to not over tighten it. You just want to get this snug because it is into plastic. Let me turn the headlights on and just show you what this thing looks like in the daytime. All of them are working, and that looks 100 times better. That looks so good. You can actually see the LEDs inside there. Left side, no hyper flash. The right side, no hyper flash on it either. So the resistors are working, and then coming and looking at the actual tail lights. There it is, no hyper flash at all on that. That is such a great looking light. This is something I recommend everyone do, whether you got, no matter what kind of vehicle you got, just to give you a little more visibility out there for stopping and tail lights and backup lights and whatever. So yeah, there it is, everybody. That's all I got on the, the LED upgrade for the F-150. See you on the next video.